Dr. Figru Regaza, Ethiopian State Minister of Livestock and Fisheries, says that his country has invested in multiple infrastructure and made institutional rearrangements, including restructuring of the sector to enable a wholesome livestock trade. Despite these efforts, says Regaza, the production of meat in that country remains low. Contributing factors to the low meat production, he says, include the traditional livestock production system and high prevalence of trade-limiting diseases. The production of meat and the export of live animal products are greatly constrained in that country, he says.
Therefore, understanding the current meat livestock sector status, identifying the gaps and taking lessons will help to develop strategic intervention plans in respect to production performance, sanitary and phytosanitary standards, and marketing systems. This in turn will help us our market destinations to countries with high livestock product demand, such as China and other Asian countries.
The Ethiopian nation depends largely on agriculture, as the sector contributes about 30% of the gross domestic product. The country's estimated cattle population stands at 70 million. The Deputy Minister of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform, Anna Shueda, informed the 11-member Ethiopian delegation that it is Namibia's duty to embrace this opportunity by making use of the visit as a base to consolidate and advance the already existing cooperation between the two countries. The benchmarking visit, she says, specifically in the sector of livestock production, processing, marketing and trade, will benefit the people, particularly farmers of the two countries.
Agriculture is a key pillar of the economies of many African countries, as it remains the economic and social mainstay of the majority of the population in our countries, particularly in view of the fact that 70% of the population depends on this sector for its livelihood. I'm sure that this economic status of agriculture also applies to Namibia and Ethiopia, and I took note of your statement, Your Excellency, that your population, majority of them depend on this particular sector.
The delegation will visit the Okapuka Tannery, Hartleaf, the University of Namibia's Noedam campus, and Mitko, among others. They will also meet with various agricultural unions. Emil Sebeb, NBC News, Windhoek.